how to make coping cards in the video clip a little bit. So in the video clip he was writing down his kind of counter thoughts about his automatic thoughts, and he was asked to write down all those things in the index card he was given. And the sample is in your textbook, page 120 as well. So he's really, really anxious about this situation that's coming up. The corporate executives are coming to survey the production of his line. And then the coping strategies, he wants to remind himself all of this, which look pretty simple for people without depression or anxiety. But as he said in the session, it's not usual for him to say stupid things, but when he's nervous, he may end up saying stupid, quote-unquote things. But for those kind of people, this kind of coping card could be useful. Yeah, reminding them about all these facts they came up with. So the therapist made him come up with all these things. She didn't. So it's his thoughts. So he could use it to counterattack his anxiety. So in making coping cards, you want to choose a situation important to the patient, and the therapy interventions can produce coping cards during the session. But you don't want to try to do too much too soon. You need to know the patient's readiness. And then be very specific in finding the situation and steps to be taken to manage the problem. And then come up with highly memorable essential instructions. And it doesn't say that, but it's much more effective when the patient comes up with all these thoughts, not the therapist. And that's what happened in the video clip. So spend enough time so your patient can come up with all these counter thoughts and coping strategies himself. And then when the patient comes up with something slightly unrealistic, you can gently correct and make him have more realistic practical strategies. And then, as she said, the therapist said in the last few minutes, that carry the coping card and look at it a few times a day before the big meeting happens. So it's more useful when they use it more often and kind of memorize it on their own. All these things may sound simple, but it can be tremendously useful for people who have depression and anxiety. So this is it, end of the chapter 5, but I want to spend some time doing role plays, because this chapter has all the cognitive techniques here. So let's try to pair up with your classmate, and then we will either do decatastrophizing or re-attribution. You can choose, because I don't think we have a lot of time to do all different kinds of things. Because also you have to take turns. So pair up with, there's one person. Okay.
Extra, right?
Then I can do it. I can do it.
Where's Shay?
Yeah, where's Shay?
She was dropping off a rental car she had.
All right. She said she may arrive a little late because I didn't know that she was using rental car.